And you read that correctly. No MLB for the Martian. As anticipated, as expected, as of right now. What that means, well, news came out, I believe it was by, I don't know if it was Cashman himself or anyone from the organization himself or just a Yankees reporter, but came out and said that the Martian is not expected to, right after his rehab start, to return to the MLB. He's expected to play out the season in AAA. That's as expected with us having a very clogged outfield, and Stanton's been performing great, as good, if not even better than what I've been predicting. I wanted him, or about exactly what we've been predicting. He's on pace for mid 30 home runs, if not even 40 home runs, if not even more. I had to check what he's on pace for, but he's on pace for a great amount of home runs. He's right now at a 250 average, which is that's more than what I would have hoped. If he gave us 35 home runs plus, I would have been okay with a 230 average. 250 is great. So we're sitting at a 250 average. He's been coming in clutch as his calling card as Giancarlo Stanton. So if he's been great. You have Judge that, oh my gosh, we're going to talk more about him later, but he's been Judge-like. And then, of course, we have Verdugo and Soto. And then we have Grisham, has been great defensively for us, hasn't been great at the plate, nor has he had much time playing as well. So we have a lot of outfield options. Not that I would play Grisham over Dominguez, but I'm just saying in terms of roster construction, we have a lot of outfielders. Let's not forget Cabrera as well, which doesn't look like he's going to be playing much outfield. But yeah, we have Jason Dominguez returning, and he's not going to be really returning to the MLB. The only way, so the report came out that he's expected to start in AAA. That's the expectation. That's the standard. That's the goal, which I'm totally okay with. I've said this before, and I've even geared our expectations to hope that Dominguez will start down there. There's no need to rush him back. Let him develop. Why not a little bit more? And if it makes him that much better, then okay. He's been doing amazing so far in his rehabs. He's had 13 at-bats with 2 runs, 5 hits, 2 RBIs, and hitting an average of 385. With also an on-base percentage of over 500 and an OPS of 991, which is amazing to see. So he's been tearing it up. He even had better stats even just a day before this. I think he was 1 dot in it. So obviously short sample size, but to see that right off the bat is very reassuring and great to see. And with Verdugo, essentially, he's kind of clogging up that for Dominguez. So this is totally expected, totally normal. And yeah, so that's a little bit about Jason Dominguez. And quite honestly, I don't want to say worst case scenario, but Verdugo hasn't been exceptional. He hasn't been tearing the cover off the ball. He had a good run for a bit. He does strike out at a very low rate. He does put the ball in play. All those things are great and amazing. He is a lefty. He provides a different look in the lineup. I'm not saying he's bad. I'm not saying he's not good for the Yankees. But he hasn't, you look at his stats, it hasn't been exceptional. He's been playing great defense, but he hasn't been, tearing the cover off the ball either for the majority of the season. So with that being said, in case he slumps more and more, I could almost see a world where maybe, I don't know if the Yankees would actually do this, but I think this would probably be something that's in play, that maybe they trade Verdugo on the trade deadline. I don't love it, like I said, for the reasons that I said in all the ways that he's helped the team, but also the vibes. Like, I don't want to ruin that. Not that Jason Dominguez would ruin that, but who's coming in with that type of fire and energy that Verdugo has? We haven't seen that in a long time on the Yankees. So that's something that I also don't want to mess with. And why not leave Dominguez down more? If we're talking about the behind the scenes of things, it would also incentivize the Yankees to keep Jason Dominguez down, as in he won't accrue as much service time. He'll probably get called up once again in the September call-ups, bring up that fire, that excitement, that energy again, and maybe he goes on a great run for us to secure first place if we didn't already secure first place at this point this season. So that's the expectation for Dominguez. I totally expected that. But man, is it exciting to see him already in his rehab assignment. And he should be, I'm expected to be full go. Hopefully, though maybe in AAA, he'll be full go by the end of this month. That'll be pretty exciting. So happy to see that for Jasson Dominguez. And yeah, man, you just see what he's doing in those few games with the Yankees. It was super exciting. So can't wait till he makes his major league return. So. And if you liked today's episode, please make sure you subscribe down below. It'll truly mean the world. Check out what YouTube suggests will be a great video for you. And also, The Martian wants you to subscribe. Judge wants you to subscribe. So make sure you do. And until next time, peace and be blessed.